Oh. Oh, do we have volume? There we go. I don't know what happened with my audio for a second. I didn't change anything. I didn't edit anything, and all of a sudden it just went out like that. So, yeah, we're restarting. I had to. It's unfair for me to keep it up and try to act like everything was fine, but it wasn't. It was my fault entirely. Ah, there we go. There we go. Sorry, I had to look at a little bit of playback there, but we're good to go, everybody. And I don't need these headphones, so we're all good to go on all fronts. With that being said, yo, peoples, Kyushu92 here. Found out why my streams kept getting removed. Certain words were said pertaining to, let's call it, pollen season that's out in the world right now. We'll call it pollen season because there were trigger words that would hit my streams. As long as we don't talk about pollen season, then we won't have to worry about my streams being removed for any other reason. So I hope you all are being safe out there during pollen season, so I can get back to streaming here on YouTube. So now I'm on time. Happy Resurrection Sunday. Happy Resurrection Day to you too, D-Train. We had a good church service. Well, my pastor, he live streamed, so we had a good word there. Plus, we had Jet out for a little bit, so he got to spend a little bit of time with us, you know, like usual. But he got a chance to just sit down with us and just, you know, like, just be around more family, because Jet really does need to get out more. He really does. He's like 4 years old now, and well, we don't want to wait until he's like an old dog before we start spending a lot more time with him. We're just training him. We're training him. He's 4 years old, but there are some elements of him that still needs to be trained. So we're still working on that, but he's doing good. He's doing phenomenal. Good dog, good Yorkie. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for more One Piece. And well, I was going to talk about how things were with my streams before. Like I said, I found out thanks to Jacksepticeye running into this problem before. Certain things were said during his pollen season charity stream, and his whole stream got removed by YT. I'm just gonna be careful how I say certain things so that way it doesn't get like trigger words by bots or anything. So YT removed his charity stream concerning the current pollen season thing going on right now, and they put his video back. So it just shows me that it's not based on whether you have a sub count or anything like that. It's just you saying certain words, which I believe, to my knowledge, I possibly said during each stream that got deleted. So it is technically pollen season though. Yes, but when I say pollen season, you guys know I'm meaning something else. Whenever I use air quotes, if I'm just talking about regular pollen season, no air quotes. But when I'm talking about pollen season, then we'll just leave it at that. But ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and refresh this page. Where's the rest of the volumes? What in the world? What the heck? I'm sorry? Where's the rest of the... What in the world? What is up with this page? It just suddenly, all of a sudden, the whole page just reset. Like, I'm waiting to see if the pages themselves is going to pop up, and it's... The configuration for this just changed. That is weird. Hold on. That is weird. The whole trying again, are we? Yes, we is. Call it... Well, I don't want to use that V word either because I don't want it to... I don't know if that counts as a trigger word that the bots would come in and shut down a video or a stream concerning it. So I'm just going to call it pollen season with quotes. Full word. Pollen season with quotes. So now I'm just waiting... right now. I'm refreshing the page right now, and it just keeps resetting to like this weird layout. Like it doesn't even show me coming soon or in a few minutes like it was like a couple of minutes ago. It's not showing me any of that. So I probably need to exit out and go back to it because it's reset and now it doesn't want to show me the volumes. Even though I clearly just had it up and it had chapter 977. Aside from these difficulties, how have I been doing? Oh, I have been doing phenomenally. I can't complain. Family's been doing good. Dad's been doing good. Mom's been doing good. Sister's been doing good as well. Job is going great. They still have us going because our store is still considered essential. So I'm still going to work, which is good because half the stuff I show on this channel doesn't pay for itself. But yeah, everything's going good. Why is it displaying past chapters like this? This is so weird. Sunday, April 12th. Okay, why won't it show me One Piece though? Hold on. It doesn't want to act right. Now the page doesn't want to act right. It's not me. The page itself doesn't want to act right, so I can act. So now I got to go around and about. I'll be around about. And Viz.com is trying to keep me out. They don't want me to read One Piece. Something odd like that. Happy Resurrection Day. So many people are probably going to the same site at the same time. That's probably it. That's got to be it. And I'm just now realizing that my camera is kind of off center from me. Okay, had to fix that a little bit. But that also means that since we know about pollen season with quotes is causing things to happen, I don't know if they have alleviated it because of the whole Jacksepticeye thing now. So I think we should be fine, but I'm not going to chance it. But it also means that I no longer have to keep my green screen up here to block out any images. So, full display. But seriously, though, we need to figure out why this pages is not loading up. If anything, read One Piece like I do and do live reactions to it, those people are actually, you know what? I figured out a workaround. Go into a previous chapter and then proceed to the next. You thought you could keep me out, but you were wrong. There it is! Workaround! All right, ladies and gentlemen, let me go ahead and exit out of that tab and then go ahead and pull it up over here. We figured out a workaround. Okay, we're good. Sorry for taking so long to do this. I was just waiting for the page itself to load up and trying to go through these little mishaps here and there. All right, chapter 977. What happened with Jack? What you mean? What happened with Jack? Oh, he had a charity stream concerning pollen season with quotes, and his whole stream, it was a whole charity stream. They raised a lot of money, and the whole stream got taken off of YouTube, YT. I'm just going to say YouTube. It got taken off of YouTube completely. And this was yesterday that happened. And I think he had the charity stream the day before. And it was yesterday where his whole stream was removed. And they restored it. But the fact that the trigger words is what happens, that kind of explains why the Game Grumps didn't mention those words as well, because it can get your video removed, well, demonetized and removed. So I believe that's what was happening with my stuff, like the stuff that happened on my birthday, stuff that happened the day before, and numerous other streams when I was mentioning it. I inadvertently set myself up for failure and caused those streams that I did for you guys, with you guys, to be completely removed. All because I was talking about pollen season with quotes. So I learned now, so I got to be very, very careful to preserve my stuff. So, but we won't talk about it anymore. Yo, Psycho, what's going on? It's good to see you, man. I had a lot of fun playing Doom Eternal yesterday, but seeing as how I figured out the thing that was going on with why some of my streams were getting removed, I feel like it's okay and safe for me to start streaming back on YouTube with you guys. I was only doing on Twitch until I figured out the whole YouTube situation, but now that I know what not to say in order for my streams to stay up, which means more YouTube gaming is coming back because, well, most of you guys are here. So sorry to drone on a little bit. It is now 10 minutes and I still haven't started on the chapter. You have my utmost sincerest apologies for making you guys wait, because I kind of want to go ahead and read this cover page right now. I find it weird that uttering that trigger will delete the stream, but that is currently the era we live. Yes, we got to keep people safe from words because we can't have people say any words. Kevin Acevedo, welcome back. It's good to be back. It's always good to be back. I know I said I was going to do videos from now on, but I like to push the envelope in order to make sure that something I'm used to doing, I can keep doing. Sorry, droning on again. Let's go ahead and stick with the chapter. Chapter 977. After 10 minutes of me rambling, I'm sorry. Chapter 977, the party's off. What does that mean? No prob, just read it now. Chapter is hype. Say nothing! I don't even want to know if it's hype. But that means that since I'm doing this live, full reaction. Let's go! Chapter 977, the party's off. And especially on this beautiful Easter Sunday. It is going to be marvelous. Hope you're all ready. Gang Beige, Oh My Family, Volume 24. Lola, Chiffon, the sisters are reunited. They're back together. Chiffon was with Capone this whole time. So when she got, I can't seem to access it. It must be a delay of sorts. Okay, CJ, if you're going for the Viz site, then and if it's not showing 977, then go to chapter 976, and then it will be in the list under it. That's how I got access to it, because the page is all discombobulated right now. I thought Lola was at Water 7. No, she actually made a stop. We were at Water 7 before, earlier in the Oh My Family story, but then they made their way to Dressrosa. And that's when the Fire Tank Pirates went up against the Germ Pirates, because they heard that Lola was at Dressrosa. So, or go to Manga Plus. Okay, that's one option. But when they get to Dressrosa, there's Marines there, and they take Chiffon, and they somehow got Lola as well. But Gotti, who was the one person left standing, Mr. Chaos, was the one to go after who he thought was Chiffon, and he ended up grabbing Lola by mistake. But he also inadvertently brought Lola along, and now, since it appears that Capone was the one who got Chiffon back, they've reunited now. So now Lola and Chiffon are together again. Boy, do they got some stories to tell. And the fact that both of these sisters have interacted with the Straw Hats and they have good relations with the Straw Hats, I feel like the bonds of these two sisters are going to grow far larger than they could ever have hoped. And wow, Lola has so many stories to tell Chiffon. Chiffon has so many stories to tell Lola. Lola with the whole Thriller Bark arc and wherever she's been afterwards. And then Chiffon with the whole Whole Cake Island arc. And leading up to this moment, this is not going to be the last time we see Lola and Chiffon in the story. We're going to see them again. But let's go ahead and get on with it. How long have I been? 14 minutes! I'm sorry. I keep getting distracted with other stuff. But let's go ahead and get started. Because the last chapter... Oh, Gosei, my God! We have Jinbei. Jinbei has returned. Jinbei one-shots a beast pirate ship with their long-range cannons, and he comes in full-on actor style, introducing himself to everybody, saying, I am a member of the Straw Hat Pirates. And now we get to see what happens afterwards. And everyone's happy to see him. Jinbei! Everyone is jumping on him. Did you miss anything? No, I'm just now starting the chapter because the last 14 minutes was me just talking about other stuff. So you, Cohagen, you came in at the absolute start. You're right on time. Jinbei! We were so worried about you, man! Sorry about that. We got busy tending to the Sun Pirates wounded and having a big send-off. I can't believe we get a former warlord of the sea on our crew! What a morale boost! Everyone is there! And you know what's good about this? People were kind of talking about how in the last chapter we didn't see all of the Straw Hats in one single panel, and Oda just comes up and says, okay, you know what? No, you know what? You guys were talking about how there were no Straw Hats in this panel, so why don't we get every single Straw Hat in this one panel by itself? Wait a minute, where's Chopper? Chopper's right there. He's just so small, I actually thought he was part of Jinbei's clothes. We got Usopp, Zoro, Sanji, Brook, Frankie, Robin, Nami, and Luffy, and Chopper. All of them are in one panel, which means we have an entire panel with all the Straw Hats in it. And Jinbei as well. The whole crew is in one singular panel. Can't nobody say nothing about that now. I can't believe we get a former warlord of the sea on our crew. What a morale boost. You won't believe Jinbei's steering skills, Frankie. So we finally got a guy who can make full use of the Ship of Dreams, huh?
He was surfing on the waves with the Sunny.
It's good to be with you. It's good to be here with you. Shall we make a toast? Let's do it! We don't have any alcohol on board. Actually, I smell booze. From where? Hey, Sir Luffy! Okay, they're all getting together. We got Kinemon. You just realized that Jinbei is such a giant, huggable teddy bear. Yeah, if a teddy bear lived underwater and was a fish man, like a sea grizzly bear from SpongeBob. That is the best comparison. I want to be sure we know what we're doing on the island from over there. From over there? Liar! Forget it, Keen. It's a waste of time trying to set up a plan with them. Because Kinemon and the rest of the Scabbards are on Law's submarine right now. And who is this jumping in the air? Is this one of the Musketeers? It is! Shishilian! That's what his name is! I can't believe I forgot it all this time. Well, Zoe has been a while, but yes, Captain of the Inuarashi Musketeers, full power Shishilian. Explain the plan. I would like to hear it too. In this battle, you are one of the vassals of Kozuki Oden, your grace. Leave the commanders of Minks under my care. Shishilian. Yes, I need your help. And there's Inuarashi right there. Then we got Grandpa Hyogoro the Flower.
And it would be my humble honor to assume control over the samurai of Wano. That way, you can relax and focus on your battle.
That's a relief to hear, Boss Hyogoro. Then let's get to work. Indeed. I told you the ship is in your garrison. Law is just being like apathetic to everything. And we have a map of Onigashima. If you ever play, I wonder if what we see in One Piece Pirate Warriors 4 of Onigashima is similar to what Onigashima itself would look like. Onigashima is an island surrounded by mountains. The only way in is through the front gate. The large skull that looms over the island is part of the mountain range, and the castle is inside of it. According to the mansion plans we acquired, there is a rear gate around the back of the castle. We will split the forces in two, taking both mountain paths on left and right, then infiltrate through the rear gate and launch a surprise attack on Kaido as he is intoxicated from the feast. Okay, let's just talk about this for a second. Kaido. They're counting on attacking Kaido when he's intoxicated. The last time we saw Kaido immensely intoxicated, he one-shotted Luffy and completely tanked all of his Gear 4 Tank Man attacks, including King Kong Gun. And they want to try and do a surprise attack on him? Okay. And then we got Kiyoshiro right here. I see. And that was a plan you revealed in Kanjuro's presence to deceive him. So what is the real plan? And Kinemon's face right here is all like, he's overestimated you again. Now let's see. And then we got Law talking. Okay, they're all in one spot now talking with one another. All the scabbards are together again, save for the evening shower.
First of all, assuming the enemy is aware of the raid already, the ones they'll seek to crush are you Akazaya samurai, plus the 3 captains, me, Straw Hat, and Eustace. Indeed! No matter what kind of plan you put together, I can think of approximately 2 idiots who will charge straight in regardless. Idiots? Those idiots will be a useful diversion, should we send everyone down the side paths as originally planned. So we should send everyone down the side paths as originally planned. However, those soldiers are also a diversion.
Huh? But of course, we are prepared to fight in such a way that Kinemon's group can make it to the true decisive battle.
But how will the
Akazaya proceed then?
There's just one. Look at Law. Yes, but now Luffy has better hockey. Exactly. But so we'll just have to see how this One Piece level sage jutsu works. But Law's coming up with a pretty good plan so far.
Ah, that would be most appreciated, Sir Law. But at the very least, I must be there to lead the troops. That's a good point, this Kyoshiro. Then we should have one of us for each path. I will take the other side of the mountains. You send the rest of them in. Then we got Shuten Doji. Got it. So the rest of us will be together and use our full strength against Kaido.
Perfect. Just as I planned it. We'll go with this strategy.
And Kinemon's looking on like, yeah, this is what I thought. This is a good plan. Good plan. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. Let's just go with that. Yeah, that's exactly the face he was given.
Well done, Keen. You're so thorough and thoughtful.
And Rizo's looking at him like, boy, you lying. And he's got like this somber look on his face. I have never seen Rizo look so done with Kinemon. He's just like, right. That's exactly what you thought. I can feel his eyes rolling as he's looking at Kinemon like, right. I love this chapter already. Wait, I don't see the Straw Hat ship. Wait, I don't see the Straw Hat ship. Wait, they've gone already? Huh? Ah! An explosion in the mist? Was that Sir Luffy's voice?
Curses! I didn't warn them about the guards at the Torii Gate.
Speaking of Torii Gate, Neo 2 is extremely fun right now.
The Torii in front of the island is a small fortress. Many of their soldiers are busy having a party there during the fire festival. If they receive word about our raid...
Oh no, then we'll be sitting ducks! Sir Luffy! And then an explosion happens. No, was that them? Huh? It was them, but it wasn't them getting hurt. Luffy taking it to him. Jinbei taking it to him. Zoro taking it to him. Do you know what this means? Now that Jinbei is on the Straw Hat crew, Sanji is not the third strongest no more. That means that the monster trio is the new monster trio is now Luffy, Jinbei, and Zoro. They are the 3 strongest people, 3 strongest members of the crew right now. Luffy, Jinbei, and Zoro. Luffy is the strongest. Jinbei is the second strongest because Fishman's strength, and Zoro is the third strongest. Sanji's not part of the big 3 no more. I don't know if they're going to still call them the 3, the monster trio, or if they're going to call them the monster quad. But if they don't, Sanji's not in that listing no more. Not saying that he's weak, but he's no longer part of the big 3. The monster trio no more. That just dawned on me because you don't see Sanji. Oh wait, yes you do. Okay, going. Okay. We got this. All the Straw Hats going in. We got Brook. Okay, let's just go ahead and go through this. Go back to a panel. Go back to the past page. Luffy nailing the first person. Jinbei nailing another person with Kinemon looking awestruck. And then we have Zoro just slicing through another one. Then we have Brook going with his sword, Sorido, freezing one of the members. Then we have Robin using her powers to Gigantesco Monostomp. Then we have Sanji just casually kicking another one, smoking a cigarette, not even looking at the dude, just like kicking him so casually. Then we got Frankie with his weapons left, and we have Usopp, Nami, and Chopper just watching. I thought it starts in 26 minutes. No, I started it early because apparently it does it at 12 now, and I just haven't been paying attention from now on. But hey, Karma, what's going on? Jinbei, Zoro, and Sanji is the trio, and then Luffy is the captain. You know what? That actually makes sense. I wonder if they're actually going to keep the whole monster trio, but now Luffy is no longer a part of that. But yeah, it's good to see you, Karma, and also good to see you, Cody Roll. Good to see you too. But I love the fact that everyone is fighting except for Usopp, Nami, and Chopper, and then it's done. All you see Usopp say is, "All right, well done, everybody. Looking good out there. It's a nice start." And no one says anything because 3 of them did nothing. Everyone else was fighting except for Nami, Chopper, and Usopp. And then all the samurai are looking on. And they're not saying anything either.
What's with this Torii Gate? There are so many guns on it. If they aim all those cannons at us, we won't stand a chance.
It literally, yeah, the Torii Gate is going straight into the opening of Onigashima, but there's so many guns in there that I highly doubt that anyone's going to be able to get through it. Then Luffy says, "Hey, Kinemon, we found the bad guys." Oh, they done cleared through all the guns already. They done cleared out the Torii Gate.
Hey, Mosshead, where'd you find that?
I told you these guys were drinking over here. Oh, yo. So Zoro has like a massive sense of smell too, because he smelt them drinking the booze from where they were before they headed over to the Torii Gate. He smelt the sake.
What kind of sense of smell do you have?
Just what I said.
The Torii guards have been wiped out.
This was the first big challenge we were going to face. All right, gang, now that we've got mugs, let's raise a toast to Jinbei joining the... We appreciate this store. Before Luffy could even enjoy the moment, we appreciate this, Sir Luffy. Your speedy charge has cleared the checkpoint for us to pass. Huh? All ships onward to Onigashima! Ah!
That Strawhead crew is a good group to have on our side, but for now, speed is of the essence. Don't give the enemy time to prepare.
Forget it, huh? Let's do it with them, the party. Oh, wait. Forget it, huh? Let's do it with them. The party, the toast, everything. Once we beat Kaido, I mean, and Orochi and Big Mom and everyone, let's win this fight. And then we'll have the biggest and best party ever. This is Luffy speaking right now. And Zoro loves this idea. He's grinning. It's been so long where you just see Zoro with like a, I like that idea, my captain. Oh, captain, my captain. You're on. I bet the booze will taste better than ever. And everyone's just running towards it. Move it, small fry. Oh, that's Eustace. Move it, small fry. We're not letting anyone else take Kaido's head. Ain't that right, Killer? And of course, Killer is back in his usual getup now. But since he's under the effects of a smile, he now laughs now. So, dang it. I really hope that they find a cure for people affected by the smile side effects. So that way, the people of Ebisu can go back to feeling emotion, and they can properly mourn Yasuye and even Toko as well. And they can, all the people who have been affected by smiles, the downtrodden people, I don't care about the Beast Pirate, they can suffer. But all the people who have been affected, all the poor people who have been pushed out of the Flower Capital, who have been left destitute because of what Orochi's done, I hope they someday find a cure to bring them back to their normal emotions.
We're not letting anyone take Kaido's head. Ain't that right, Killer?
Yeah. And now all of his crew is laughing.
I'll cut off your head and place it on our ship's prow.
That's right. You're going to pay for turning our killer all cheery. Now we have to be one of those cheerful pirate crews. Stop it. And then they're all laughing.
Dang it, Jaggy. Why is he having all the fun?
Jinbei, don't let Jaggy's ship get there first.
You've got it.
Leave this to me.
Leave this to me.
And then we cut to Onigashima. Yo, what is going on? I'm not looking at chat right now because now we're back on with Kaido's place.
Hey, don't you know how to hold a barrel in your hands? This is why I hate drinking with you guys.
Chukikiki. And then someone's playing the shamisen.
Closer, come closer. Hey, we don't have enough Oshiruko over here.
Please wait, sir. Big Mom wants plenty.
Then get cooking, you idiot. Hey, where is he? Sir, where is my son?
I'm sorry? Where is my son? This is Kaido speaking. Where is my son?
Hey, where is he? Sir, where is my son? He should be making an appearance. It's a feast.
I'll look for him. Master Kaido, all 6 of the Tobiropo are present. Shall I bring them in?
Good idea. Better introduce them to Lin Lin. Where has she gone?
Big Mom is busy changing into her kimono, sir.
What?
The Tobiropo have arrived. Send them in. Where is my son? Okay, the Tobiropo are here. But we don't get to see who all they are. But I feel like one of those is Drake, just from the way his shoes and legs look. Okay. I know I'm supposed to be kind of excited over the fact that the Tobiropo are arriving, and we're going to be able to see all of them because Page One and Drake are a part of that. So now we get to see the rest of them. But I'm concerned about what Kaido just said. Where is my son? Kaido. What if that is the big favor that Big Mom talked about? What if she gave him a son? What if she gave him a super strong son and that's the favor that he owed her? It was like a life debt. I may just be throwing it out there. Where is my son? Okay, hold on. Okay. Is this the end of the chapter? Is there anything else? No. We get another chapter on the 26th, which is going to be the week after next. We're going on break. How do you tell us that Kaido has a son and then make us go on break? Now I'm going to be racking my brain trying to think of how that's possible and who his son might be. Okay. How many minutes am I going? 34. We're doing good. Who could it be now? Exactly. And I'm just wondering, wow, that's a revelation. He should be making where is my son? He should be making an appearance. It's a feast. Kyushu break is because of, it's because Pollard season, in quotes. I don't know why, but I'm not really impressed with why he has a son. he doesn't come off as a loving individual. I mean, one of his hobbies is trying to commit suicide. I wouldn't call that a parent-like quality. But the fact that he has a son opens up so many questions. Hey, Brandon, what's going on? Hey, bro, was going through and gaining mastery for all the weapons in Neo 2, and Tonfas are broken. Hey, that's what I heard. Tonfas are actually really, really strong. That's what I heard, too. You know what? I might as well, because I got the game, I might as well go ahead and boot it up. But have it off to the side because I still need to do my reactions to My Hero and the newest One Piece episode as well. But I'll probably play that off. You know what? I got to mute it. It's good to have bookshelves behind you. Go ahead and mute it so that the music can come through. But yeah, so let's go ahead and just start off the review for this chapter as a whole. So I got to see someone said one of the Tobiropo is Gin. What do you think? If one of the Tobiropo, as in one of the people appointed by Kaido to be one of his like big heavy hitters, for Gin to go from Don Krieg all the way to Kaido, it just makes me wonder if it was Gin. What did he go through from the Baratie all the way up until then? Because he's got to be crazy strong now if he's part of Kaido's crew. Because Kaido ain't got no weak people on his crew. He's got some stupid people, but no weak people. So that's just my thought overall. But we start off this chapter with the reuniting of Lola and Chiffon. Finally, the twin sisters are back together again since, well, I want to say a little bit after their birth. So now, hold on. Nope, the sound is still here. I was just talking to my family, personal things. So, yep. Well, Jack is pretty weak. In comparison to everyone else, yeah. Big Mom is the mom. That's a scary thought because that had to have... Like, Big Mom is like, what, 60, 63, 64, 65? Hold on, I'll look it up. Big Mommy! Big Mommy. And let's see, 68-year-old. Okay. So if that was the case, then what makes Kaido's son so special that got to leave Big Mom's nest? Dealing with family business, I see. Understandable. It's just they're just asking me what I want to eat. We're just going to get ourselves some chicken platters. It would be funny if Kaido's son will be some kind of nerd. You know, that would actually be kind of humorous for the most indestructible individual we've seen in One Piece to have a son who is literally the polar opposite of his father. His dad wants to start a war, and he revels in being drunk and causing devastation and just, you know, causing wanton destruction. and his son would be the absolute opposite of him.
I don't know, Dad. I mean, my allergies are kind of acting up on me. I don't feel like attacking the Straw Hat Pirates today. I mean, this new One Punch Man volume came out, so I kind of want to read that with my fans.
It would be funny. It would be funny if Kaido's son is literally the polar opposite of him. But the scary thing is, if he's not, and Kaido has been grooming him to be like this super strong successor, what? Maybe Big Mom and Kaido's son is the eldest among Big Mom's children. What if Kaido's son turns out to be stronger than Katakuri? That's just a thought. That's just the thought I'm throwing out there. But what if he's stronger than Katakuri is? You know, it would be even crazier if his son is stronger than Katakuri and he has absolutely no devil fruit powers. That's a thought. What if the strongest creature in the world has a son who's stronger than Katakuri and all he has is just straight up brute strength? What if the son is stronger than everyone in Kaido's crew? I would like Kaido's son being a powerful samurai without devil fruit powers. Because the thing is, we see so many powerful people come across the Straw Hats and they all tend to have devil fruit powers. When's the last time we've seen someone go up against the Straw Hats with just nothing but pure physical strength? That's just a thought. That's just a theory I'm throwing out there. Either one, like you guys have been saying, he's a complete nerd and he's the complete opposite of his father, or his son is the literal living embodiment of power itself. Like, what if he's like, if Douglas Bullet was canon? If Kaido has a son that's essentially a canon version of Douglas Bullet. Since I seen One Piece Stampede, I know who that man is. What if he turns out to be that strong? Because we've seen Douglas Bullet in the movie, and that man is literally a monster. But let's just go ahead and recap over the chapters, because I could talk about this forever. Oh my god. All the Straw Hats reunite. We get all the Straw Hats in one singular panel, so people can't say, wow, the Straw Hats are separated. They're all in the same chapter, but they're all separated by panels. Nope. Oda gives you one big panel where all the Straw Hats are sitting there, and they're all reuniting with one another. And now Frankie doesn't have to worry about being the helmsman anymore. He can just start working on the Sunny, making it stronger than ever, and all just handling repairs, just like Usopp used to. Then we have... Love your channel and character, bro. Keep the videos coming. Oh, man, you know me. I'm going to keep going. My dream is to reach thousands upon thousands of people all over the world and just entertaining them. This is what I love to do. This is why I do this, because people enjoy it and it puts a smile on your face. And when it comes to moments like pollen season with quotes, we need to be more positive than ever. And I'm going to do whatever I can to keep that dream alive. My dream is to be able to do this full time and entertain as many people all over the world as I can. So thank you for the words of encouragement. They mean a lot to me, and I hope to see you here again. I say this as if I'm about to end. I'm not, but this is how I've been rolling. You guys know me, especially those who have been here since I had 500 subscribers, 100 subscribers. You guys already know how I am. I'm nothing but humble to do this, and I love this, and I thank you guys for just taking the time out to see me. You guys didn't have to, but I'm just honored that you thought enough of me to think, you know what, I'm just going to take a little view of them, even if it's just a couple of minutes. Don't make me know, never mind. As long as I was able to put a smile on your face and entertain you, I consider that a job well done. So we got all the Straw Hats here, and they're all happy that Jinbei's finally there, and they're saying, let's make a toast, but they still got the whole thing going on, and they're making a plan to get into Onigashima. We got to do all these plans. We got to do all those plans. King or Katakuri, who's stronger? That's the thing. We don't know the full extent of King's abilities. We saw the most that Queen could do, and it wasn't able to even phase Big Mom. All it did was just bring her out of her amnesia. And that was it. Before she grabbed him by the neck and threw him into a wall, while he was transformed into his gigantic Brachiosaurus form. So yeah, Queen ain't got nothing on Queen. Queen ain't got nothing on King. But we got the plan to break into Onigashima, saying that it's surrounded by mountains. So the literal island of Onigashima itself is a literal fortress. Mountains to guard against all directions, save for a front area. Kind of reminds you of Mordor, where the only entrance into Mordor is blocked by steep, sharp cliffs and one singular black gate. That's essentially what Onigashima is, except it's out on the ocean. So there's no way to get in except for the front entrance and the rear entrance, but it's also surrounded by otherworldly hazardous conditions, so that the only possible way is to go in through the front. But since Law has a submarine, he can literally just go underwater, avoid the whirlpools, and get into the rear gate, no problem. Of course, they're making up all these plans, and some people are still thinking that Kinemon is bright enough to figure out all these plans, while Raizo is the number one person. Raizo is the star of this chapter, where he's just looking at Kinemon like, this boy lying. He ain't make no plans.
Look at this boy right here. You know he lying. I can tell you right now that Kinemon didn't come up with that plan. He's lying. We all know he lying.
So yeah, Raizo is a star facial expression of this chapter. Just looking at his face is just absolutely crazy, because it is actually the funniest thing through this whole chat. And Kinemon's all like, yeah, I figured it out. Yeah, that's my plan. Raizo's all, you lying. You know how you look at people up and down because you don't believe them, so you got to look at them fully. So yeah, they talk about this whole plan, but the Straw Hats make their way towards the Torii Gate, which is pretty much the only way into the island itself. They completely decimate everybody there, save for Nami, Chopper, and Usopp, who stay behind and just watch it, and then congratulate them. Says, all right, well done, everybody. Looks good out there. It's a nice start. You know, Uncle Ruckus. No, Uncle Raizo.
Kinemon, you're lie. You can't tell these Akazaya 9 that you thought up this whole plan, because we know that you didn't. You's a bold-faced samurai lie, and you need to sit down.
That's how I picture Uncle Raizo. But the Straw Hats decimate the entire crew, where these cannons, which are like as more cannons than there were on the ships, making their way towards all the samurai on the ocean. There's more cannons just guarding the front gate. But the Straw Hats go out to sea. They make their way off, not even paying attention to everyone making a plan, and they completely wipe the floor with everyone. Robin, Brooks, Sanji, Zoro, Jinbei, Frankie, and Luffy. And they all just decimate everybody. Denjiro's not together with Law and other Akazaya in Law's ship. Denjiro versus King hype. We know that Denjiro is crazy strong. With one slice of his sword, he completely cut a ship in half. The last time we saw that be done was by Mihawk and by Zoro when he got on the wrong ship during introduction of the time skip. And we see this being done by Denjiro himself, which shows that Denjiro is quite possibly one of the strongest samurai there. So who knows? Who knows? Like, we only seen him do like subtle slash the inches that completely decimate different areas, but we haven't seen him do any named moves at all. And it's usually when they do named moves that they're at the most powerful. The only exception would be Whitebeard. He never named any of his moves, and they were quite powerful in and of itself. But they get there, they decimate the entire crew and destroy all the cannons there. Now you hear Ruckus's music being played during Raizo's part. I can't remember the full theme, but it was like a real deep tuba sound. Or was it a French horn? I can't remember. But the Straw Hat crew remains victorious over every single person that was at the Torii Gate. So it allows all the samurai to get there. And Luffy just says, like, let's do it with them. The party, the toast, everything. Once we beat Kaido, I mean, and Orochi and Big Mom and everyone. When they beat Kaido, Orochi, Big Mom, and every single individual on Onigashima, he wants to have a massive party, not just with his crew, but with all the samurai. The biggest party Wano has ever seen. And the Straw Hats are going to be the aficionados. So I can't wait for that party. But Kid is all like, we're not letting anyone take Kaido's head. Ain't that right, Killer? And Killer has, as we know, as Kamazo. Killer is back in his getup, but he's still laughing periodically because of the effects of the smile. And of course, the Kid Pirates themselves want revenge against Kaido for turning Killer into like a happy, cheery fellow because of the laughs. And now we have to be one of those cheerful pirate crews, all because Killer is laughing all the time because of the effects of the smile. And now Luffy's all like, okay, now we got to race. Now we got to beat Kid to the island so that he doesn't get his hands on taking down Kaido first. So they make their way to the island. And then it cuts to Onigashima, where everyone's having a big party by themselves. Maybe the Kid Pirates will be laughing with Killer to cheer him up. Maybe the Kid Pirates are laughing with Killer. Maybe the Kid Pirates are laughing with Chiller to kill him up. But it annoyed, more than likely they're laughing with him to try and ease the pain, but the fact that he's being reminded that he can't feel any other emotion because of the smiles, I can understand him being annoyed by it. I mean, he actually does say it. But we cut to Onigashima where they're having a big, massive party. It looks like one of the numbers is there as well, because that is not Orochi. That is definitely not Orochi. That body's too big, and I don't see multiple heads. So, yeah. Then we have Orochi say, closer, come closer. So there must be a lot of beautiful women there on Onigashima. Then we have Queen there. We don't see King, though. We do not see King at all. Queen is there, but King is not, complaining that he doesn't have any Oshiruko, even though Big Mom is eating it all. Then Kaido says, burping, so more than likely he's getting drunk once again. I mean, in the panel underneath him, he has a giant sake dish, so more than likely it's just filled with booze, and he's just going back into his usual drunken stupor. Where is my son? He'd be making an appearance. It's a feast. And then they're saying, someone says, I'll go look for him. Then they say, Master Kaido, all 6 of the Tobiropo are present. Shall I bring them in? Good idea. Better introduce them to Lin Lin. Where is she gone? And apparently Big Mom is being put into a kimono. Okay, here's something that never dawned on me. We're going to be seeing Big Mom in like a fancy looking kimono. And they're already setting her hair up to look like that of Olin. Like you see the pins and chopsticks in her hair. And she's being prepared by multiple women, because in this panel, you see like 3 of them all at once. So we're going to be seeing Big Mom in a complete change of clothes now. Like the only time we see her in anything different was her usual get-up dress and her nightgown that she was in when they was trying to rescue Brook back on Whole Cake Island. So this is going to be the 3rd time we see Big Mom in like some sort of different types of clothes. So that's happening. And then the Tobiropo make their appearance, which means, could we see Page 1's human form? That never dawned on me, but that just hit my head now. Could we see Page 1's human form now? I think Denjiro is going to fight Orochi. It would seem right. Either that or Kinemon. Or either one of the scabbards, it doesn't matter to me. But I feel like Denjiro may be the best bet. Maybe. But here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we got a guy in the back with some Geta sandals on. Kind of reminds me of Fujitora a little bit with the footwear. Then we have Drake right there. You already know that that's him. We recognize him by the footwear. Then we got somebody in the front wearing some fancy looking shoes. We got a lady off to the side, and we got 2 individuals towards the back. And that's it for them. The Tobiropo have arrived, send them in. So they're already literally right there about to walk in. And we got to wait until the week after next to find out what they look like. And maybe we could possibly see what page 1 looks like as a human. And maybe possibly we could see what the numbers look like. Because I keep seeing their shadows and silhouettes, but we don't know what they are. And we don't know what they look like. Maybe the pages, maybe the numbers are like people who have awakened their Zoan forms. Kind of like how the jailers from Impel Down have awakened their forms, but maybe the numbers have took it a step further. Who knows? Like Segunda Etapa. I don't know. Maybe, but who knows? But that's just the whole chapter as a whole. It was amazing, and the stream is still remaining strong, which means that certain words have not been said, which means we are good to go. Ladies and gentlemen, I thought this was a phenomenal chapter. All the Straw Hats are back together. Kaido has a son. Raizo has the best face of this entire chapter, and I enjoyed it immensely. You guys, I am thankful that I'm able to do this. I thank God every day that I'm able to do this. I love this. You guys have no idea how much I love this. So I'm going to end it here. I'm not going to drone on as I tend to do most of the time. I'm almost into an hour in. But I don't want to hold you guys. I'm going to start up my Hero reaction in a little bit. So with that being said, this was a fantastic chapter. I cannot wait to see what happens after we come off from break. Whew. A lot to take in. Kaido has a son, everybody. Who the baby mama? I don't know. But hope you all enjoyed. I wait to see you all in the next video. So have a fantastic day. And once again, as always, later, peoples. Good agua. Good H2O. Gatorade.